Check to see if I'm actually... Alright, it says the broadcast has started. Says I'm live. Let me actually make sure that I am on my YouTube channel. I do not want to have another repeat of what happened before, where I was streaming. Yep, says I'm live. Live on YouTube right now. BaldHeroGaming YouTube channel. So, what is going on, YouTube? What's going on, guys and gals, everybody that's watching this? It is BaldHeroGaming here, with yours truly, the one and only magnificent, shiny, bald, smooth hero. We just got done streaming Black Myth Wukong just a few hours ago, and now we are on part 15 of Final Fantasy XVI, picking up right where we left off. So let's check and see exactly where we left off. Alright, Cloak and Dagger is the main quest line that we're on. Make for the free cities of Canberra. And if I am not mistaken, we already cleared out all the side quests here. So...
Did you see that?
And I'm pretty sure that we ended the last stream clearing out the hunt board. Pretty sure, yeah. So, we can move on, we can move right along, right into the meat of the story here. We can move right into where we gotta go and what we gotta do. Catch back up with the story. So if I remember correctly, what we ended up doing last time was meeting some of Joshua's mates that he's been making along his journey. And we are on the way to help our friends.
The free cities under siege?
Well, that's what it sounds like. Sounds like we're gonna go free the cities of the free cities of Canberra, because it sounds like they're under siege. So let me figure out how to fight again.
Then let us be rid of them.
Oh, now I'm used to Black Myth Wukong dodge button now. That's not gonna be good. Yeah, that's gonna be a detriment in some of these, because we're pretty deep into the story now. So these bosses are a little tougher. Hopefully I can snap right back into Final Fantasy mode here and try to get my dodging times on right. And it seems like the free cities are full of orcish. That took care of that. Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult to snap back into Final Fantasy. We'll see, though. If anything, I was actually hoping that the Black Myth Wukong's combat system
Smoke.
would help
Has the
me
city fallen?
in this game. And it doesn't look good. What's this way? Well, hold on. We didn't get to look over here. I didn't get to fully travel this area before we start the main quest. I want to make sure everything's... All right. I don't know. Why can't I get over this way? It's inaccessible for right now. This is inaccessible too. So I imagine at some point this will become accessible. Titan's Wake. That way we can get over there to that loot. But I guess it's a good thing we came around there. Farm some XP a little bit. Easy does it. Alright. Well, we'll continue on the main path. I'm in a little bit of a Black Myth Wukong mode right now, so I'm trying to see what we got going on here. Obelisk activated. Here we go. Here's some meat. So that's the Free Cities of Canver flag flying.
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
And from what I understand, it's Royalists and the Orcs. I guess the Orcs are kind of like the Royalists' pawns that have taken over the city, basically. Hold up. But before we do that, it looks like we have all sorts of side quests to do. As usual, the bane of my existence. So before we go clash, let's go to Bakled. Let's just go knock these out real quick. What do you need now? What could you possibly need at this dire time?
Need help.
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
What
talents would those
specifically?
be?
Right,
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
of course.
Listening?
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means It has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more.
To
and
buy
for
them?
an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill
I mean, I guess it's a way
Though
to
we
do
may
it.
have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them.
So
we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more.
okay.
We believe we have found one. Cashlock.
But let me guess, it's been
A small
taken over by
hamlet hidden
bandits.
in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago.
Oh,
But
beasts,
when the men moved out,
not
the
bandits.
beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
Well, I guess
How could I
so.
refuse?
That's why I'm here.
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
That's what I was about to say. I'll do what I can. I got other
You'll find
people
a
to help.
village in Chedra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
As we
Right.
speak, there is a village
luck.
under siege right
I'm
now,
sure
lady.
you won't need it.
And let me guess, it's only like 50 yards away. It's a little further away than I'd like. We'll fast travel there. Farm some XP on the way. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. It looks like this way will work. Haven't discovered this area yet, so... Draco Steep. That should do it. Pick up this loot. I'm gonna go down there. I'm not gonna jump down. There's a place up here. What's up here? More undiscovered area. Goblins. Alright. Oh, it's just a dead end. 3 desert roses. I could use all the XP I can get. Make sure to discover all these little locations. Wow, it's really expansive through here. Oh, there's a stone. Interesting. I think this is
awake.
the first time I've come across a live one. Oh, Chronolus is similar to the art stone, and that within them is in a virtual battlefield accessible by Clive and Clive alone. Each Chronolith presents Clive with a timed trial in which he must combat continuous waves of the enemy, equipped only with the feat and abilities of a single icon. Consumable item is also strictly prohibited. Well,
Let's see what's inside.
this stream took a turn. Let's do it. This is my first time. And it looks like I only have Garuda's ability, which I don't use often. Let's try it out. Trial by element. Alright. This will be fun. Time can be extended by performing certain battle techniques specified before the start of each trial phase. I'm hoping that's a minute 20. Eight deadly combos. 12 full gouges. Okay, there's a bunch of bonuses. Can I change? No, this is all I got. Let's try it out. I'm not. Well, I did that. All right. Stage 1. Bonus total for stage, 115 seconds. Nice. Stage 2, I'm guessing. Let's try it. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to make it. I almost didn't finish that one in time. Oh, I have different abilities this time. Alright. Let's try it out. Come on.
Nice try.
Well, we got to stage 2. Let's leave that for now. And we'll probably do all these time trials when I do the arcade stream at the end of the game. Here's one of these guys.
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try. Too slow.
Oh, more enemies over there? I'm not even over there. He was trying to keep me from getting this, huh? I can't get over there right now. How is that guy almost dead? I don't know how I triggered that battle. I'm not even entirely sure how to get over there. I can't get that chest because it says I'm in battle. Maybe if I go away far enough, it'll reset. There we go. See if I can go get that now. Can I go behind it? I didn't think so. Alright, where exactly am I? Oh, I've discovered a lot of this little area. Yeah, this is where it said the enemies were. I don't even remember I don't even remember going over here. Well, is there even a way up there? Very interesting. Well, we'll just go to where we're supposed to. We won't go over there for now. Let's get this side quest over with. Now that was a cool time trial. That was a nice finisher. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong has made me a lot more aggressive. Which probably isn't the best thing because I already have a pretty aggressive playstyle.
This must have been a nice place once.
It will be again.
Oh, come on. Easy enough, as most side quests are.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right.
Sounds good to me. Let's
head back to Bocklash.
check this little village out though for some loot. There's probably a chest or two around here. They like to hide them in inconspicuous places. Who knows, I might find a sword again. I knew I'd find something here. Oh, this crafting stuff is very important. If I want to craft any new weapon or anything. I think I checked all this stuff out. Can't get inside there. I'll just fast travel from the map. Sometimes I'll put chests down here. See some loot. Gil's okay, I guess. See some loot over here. Here's some thunder in the distance. Or I think it's thunder. I can go in here. They just made these places real interactive. Oh, even down the shoreline. Yeah, I can go all the way down the shoreline too. Looks like there's a goblin down through here. Or is that a plant? That downward thrust didn't land. There we go. Guess it's good I'm getting some XP out of it. Yeah, I've never walked the shoreline, I don't think. Of course I can't go in the water. Wow, they really put a bunch of stuff along here.
Going to fight. It's over. Too slow.
300 XP a pop. Wow, they really made this area expansive. Look at it, they put loot up here. This looks like a boss arena for sure. I imagine I'll have to fight something here at some point. Maybe on the hunt board. Alright, I can't go any further. I'm not gonna backtrace my steps. Looks like we'll just fast travel where we need to go. Yeah. We really discovered a whole area. That's cool. We discovered a bunch. Fast load times, gotta love it. I think we cleared out your little area.
Is something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Oh, is this her trying to buy them?
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
All
It's
right.
done.
Change
The
subjects.
village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let
Wasn't
me
very
keep you.
quick to me.
But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her, will you? She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
Alright.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble.
Well, thank you.
Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end.
Well, if you need any help, you know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Oh, thank you for watching.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic. And they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now. And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds. And she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me. And I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job
right.
for the Crimson Caravans.
Alright. There's one side quest down. Looks like there's another one. Martha's Rest. But let's go to Lost Wing.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Oh, that's right. These guys are still planning to attack. I'm assuming that's
You know
what
you have to do.
he'll need help with now.
Clive, I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. And I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It
I
is
think
the
he's
one
made
I
up his
found,
mind.
and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lost Wing? Everything you've built.
I built Lost Wing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lost Wing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home
I
only
gotta
to the
grab some
frail
water.
and infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live, even should Lostwing die?
Oh, of course. More the merrier.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
Alright. Got my water.
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's Bales.
And let's go help these guys out. Speak with the bears and Galtan's bells. Have I been up this way before? This looks new to me. I must have. Yeah, I remember this place. Yeah, this is close to where Sid's hideaway was. You know I can't pass up loot. I see it everywhere dancing. Sparkling and shining. Must collect all the loot. I don't mean to ruin the vineyards. Thought I saw some loot up this way. But maybe not. Who needs the stairs when there's vineyards?
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end.
Oh no.
We get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi!
I hope Quentin doesn't die.
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
Yeah, what's going on?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack.
Why is
It
that?
ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster.
A guard dog?
They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna
Well,
fucking die.
what if I just took out the guard dog?
We can't let this happen.
And probably the entire army, if I'm honest.
Sid, don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right.
Let's see if I can
Do what
save
I
him.
can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
As always, that's what I do. 1,000 yards. Let's see if I can't just fast travel there. The Dragon's Eyrie. Heaven Hall. Yeah, I guess we'll walk along the side wall here. Whoa. Kinda wanna go fight that. That's a new type of come on now. That blast got me. Might as well, Wise. And this should stagger them. Yep. And then I'll do ignition on them. Let's go impulse. Let's hit them with a little bit of fire. Ooh. Staggered again. Ignition them up. Impulse them. And finish them off with the fire. That does it. I see all sorts of enemies out there. But I gotta focus on heading to where I gotta go. A lot of fallen creatures out here. I'm just wiping the floor. I need to get back here. I need to get back to where I was. Well, it looks like they got these guys handled. Yeah, I'm getting close to where I need to go anyway. With these raptors in the way. That does it. Getting close. Yep. Chocobos. They knocked this gate down. Isn't this where the dragon boss fight was?
Clive, look.
Oh no.
Don't tell me we're too late.
No way.
That's better.
What could have done this? The whole army?
Quentin, are you all right?
No. But I am alive.
He's still dressed in his little apron.
Which is
Didn't
more
even
than I
get
can
battle
say for
gear
my
on.
comrades.
They're all dead.
They followed me without question all the way here.
Man.
And they died. For nothing.
How did they die, though? Oh, another one of these. I just fought one just like you.
This must be the guard dog. Quentin. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then.
That is no real guard dog.
No. Just a rabid beast that needs to be put down. Too slow.
Staggered. Raw. Ignition. Impulse. A little bit of flames. A little bit of this. Yeah, come on. Guard dog. More like puppy. Ooh, I got a whisker. I think that's the first time I've gotten one of those.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't walk all the way there. Did you get your revenge, guy?
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear.
Hope it was worth
Just
it,
as
guy.
I dreamed
All
of doing
your men are
these
dead.
years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice. My faithful comrades.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin!
We tried to tell you before you came out here.
Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
I guess at least he didn't die.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing.
Oh.
It's been flooded.
With what? Akashic. With ether. It's been flooded with ether. There's probably a Akashic around here.
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
Imperials.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck.
At least I think they are.
What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool!
Basically zombies at this point.
Damn it. It's not going to last long in there.
Let me finish this quickly.
Ooh, I want to ignite you guys. Let's see if I can round you guys up. We gotta help Quentin. Already, huh? Oh, I gotta get rid of these guys.
Quentin! Hold on. I'm gonna get you out of here!
Nice. Double finish there.
I need to get back to Quentin.
Don't tell me this is how he dies.
Quentin.
What were you trying to do, man?
Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Looks like he's gonna come to the hideaway too. Lost Wing's been flooded. It's not safe anymore. Well, come on down to the hideaway.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lost Wing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that.
That's amazing.
Right? Can't we just go back to how it was?
Prayer works, guys.
You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't.
You always got a home at the hideaway.
To guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lost Wing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing, right here in the Bales.
That would be awesome.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village?
Kind of sounds like the Phoenix, too.
A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice.
There we go.
After all, we are family.
Now he's starting to grow on me. I didn't really like Quentin that much. He seemed a little stuck up, but maybe he finally had a change of heart.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet.
Everybody around here and their wine.
That is?
I look forward to it.
I got what I needed out of it. I got my XP. Ooh. So that's in Clive's chambers. And a Wicked Wheel charm. Alright. Well, there's another one down. And then let's head towards Martha's Rest. I've noticed these side quests getting quite a bit lengthier than what they used to be when I started out. These side quests are a little bit like side stories now. What do you got for me, Martha?
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
Let's see.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since I've been out there.
And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet.
Nice.
There's just one problem.
I gotta clear it out.
Have made it their den, and
Right.
they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic.
Akashic.
Now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
That's kind of what I do.
Eastpool was once home to people I loved.
That's right.
I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Let's go get our party together.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've been to Eastpool since it got exploded.
So Wade, it's good to see you well.
And you, Lord Rossfield. And you.
It's like these guys never
I
age.
spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure, I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
No need, my lord. You go on ahead. We'll be with you before long.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there. And may victory await our coming.
Yeah, that little salute is a lot cooler than the Dalmex. Maybe I'll just fast travel there. I want to get into the meat of the story. Farming XP can get kind of boring. Although,
Who the hell are you?
doesn't matter who I am. I'm here to fight you guys.
We'll leave this place.
Or face the consequences.
Looks like you guys are facing the consequences now.
That's the end of that then.
Ooh,
Or maybe not.
slime monster. I've fought a couple of you.
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes to.
There we go. Hit him with some flames. How you like that? Oh, almost dodged it. Fists of Fury. That wasn't too hard, was it?
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
There might be.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
I'm surprised there wasn't more Kashik.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away. Before any other unsavory characters move in.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Sometime later.
Home. Without masters.
Now, we're freeing bears all across
We're the masters
Valencia.
now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's awesome.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight.
That's surprising.
Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy, especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just
Rebuilding.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Yeah, let's head back to Martha. I don't think there's any treasure laying around here. I went through it once already. And with the quick load times.
Ah, there you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up?
It's
On
just a
second
slime
thoughts,
blob.
Don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of my own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Knock that one out. So we should be able to continue with our main mission. Don't want to do that. Alright. Let's go free the cities. Free the city of the free cities of Canver. Warehouse district.
Sounds like thunder.
Yeah, I was hearing thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think
Gav.
you stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Is that Byron?
Any trouble on the road?
Oh, heck yeah.
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Oh,
Yes.
Byron's gonna see Joshua.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
She's not a lady. She's a man. Byron. Oh, I bet he's just...
boy.
He is shocked to
Uncle
see
Byron.
both of us here.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it
By
looked like.
Ultima, I would presume.
Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned. but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
What else could it be?
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast.
Oh,
Even
the
if we
ship.
do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
Ship's already
You
built.
leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you
Nice.
keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Oh, I'm just going alone, huh? Just me and Torgal once again. Evenfall.
All right,
What do we
Torgal.
got, Torgal?
Let's find those survivors.
It's just you and me again.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Ooh. Well, they pounded them to dust. Orcs, huh? That's not what I wanted.
They're wearing what you don't. Too slow.
Ooh. I've had enough of this. Impulse it. Let's hit you with 1,000 Fists of Fury. Ooh. Knocked him out. Did I truly explore everything that was back this way, though? I didn't mean to... Will it let me go back? Yeah. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything, because I hate missing stuff. Well, no, this is where I started, so... Might as well continue. Can't go that way. Don't see any treasures. What do we got? Protect. Not gonna work here, buddy.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Some loot over here. Any treasures? Chests? Nothing that sticks out. Alright, let's see what we got. There's a chest. Nice. Sharp fang. Closed door. Can't go through that gate. Some loot. Oh, come on. Didn't want that to happen. Go. A little bit of impulse here. 1,000 Fists of Fury. A little bit of a wind up. More ignition. Alright, somehow that didn't work. There we go. Looks like we're going down this market-looking type of street. Oh, all these villagers slaughtered. Oh, I got my potion back. Oh, heck yeah. This is what I like here. Nice. I haven't really had to use any potions. I haven't seen any chests sitting around. I don't think there's any down this way. Through the gate we go.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Ooh, big guy. What do you got for me?
Too slow.
Might as well. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Pretty sure he was a new type of enemy too. And I don't think there's any treasure boxes through here, so we'll keep pressing on. Loot. Nice. Didn't really need that. Use a smaller potion, that works.
Where are they?
What do you got for me?
Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
What does he want?
Oh, well, that works, I guess.
You've caused quite the commotion.
Have I now?
But then I would expect no less from you.
The Lord Commander.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me.
Barnabas's right-hand man.
Unburdened by the
Pretty sure
will
that's
to
Lord
drive
Commander.
our kind.
Forget his actual name, though.
They
He's
are
like the commander of the
the
Royalist army, the Walu's army.
What?
And they are all that remain.
He is the one that was talking to
this
Hugo Kupka,
unswalker
trying to work with him.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish.
I was actually kind of nervous about fighting this
I have
guy.
been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled.
Let's see what he looks like. Cool.
I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
Let's see what you got, guy.
And you will yield.
Let's see.
Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Staggered. Hit him with some impulse. 1,000 Fists of Fury. And then wind up.
No trick. You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired.
I'm sure his other phases are a little stronger.
I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame? What now? A gift from my liege lord's armory.
Ooh, a staff, huh? I'm familiar with staffs.
Yes! Yes!
What is this?
I wouldn't.
What's he got going on?
Nice try. Too slow.
Hit you with a little bit of impulse. 1,000 Fists of Fury. Let's do a wind up on you. Let's finish you off. Go. I actually wasn't even that worried. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. That was easy enough, really.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Surprisingly easy. Actually, I think Blacksmith Wukong helped me a little bit in that battle.
Clive!
After playing that game and then coming back to this is child's play compared to Blacksmith Wukong.
As are you, I see. We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late.
What's wrong? Nothing. I hope.
Interesting. What just happened? Barnabas.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
He might be a little tougher.
Get back.
Why did you tell them to get back? I can't fight. I don't have enough potions. Well, they make this guy look really badass, huh? He's just toying with them. Come on, Clive.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
What?
Calling me Mythos. But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way. You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Right now, though? Maybe we can come back to this. Oh, wow. Fire. What is going on, Clive? What? What in the world?
You are as weak
I'm truly not.
Joshua!
Jill can't die, man. If Clive can't hold this guy off, what the hell is Jill gonna do? What?
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
What happened? What happened to her? So there's the Enterprise. Looks like it's well on its way. They built that thing fast. Wow.
Will you be alright?
The Phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him.
Where is Jill?
This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we're up to, they'd all want a piece. Alright?
I want to know
And
how
how is
Jill is. Where is Jill?
Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh.
I am sure Odin is not as strong as they made him seem to be in that little clip
He made
there.
certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
I wiped the floor with his Lord Commander. Like, completely washed him.
Your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
Without really...
No trouble carrying
probably one of the
comestibles
easiest
to
boss
my
fights in the
ailing
game.
nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the Hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake.
Well, of course he's gonna go be awake. He's the main character.
All I want to do is help. And the world
Where's
won't save itself.
Where's Jill?
It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Where is she?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
Where is Jill? Is she still alive?
It's all right, Mid.
I will end the stream here
Jill is fine.
if she... Okay.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
If Jill dies, I will no longer stream this game. I'm telling you right now.
Pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king. I'm sure
I
of
will
it.
not finish
Well,
the
catch
game.
him, 'cause my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
We gotta get Jill. We gotta get Jill back. Like, this isn't a time for side quests and fun and games. A song of hope.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
New items available. Let's see what we got. New crafting recipes. Let's see what we got in crafting. New missive. Any other notices? Alright.
Trouble with your gear, or...
No, just want to see if I can make some stuff. Well, I can definitely make that. But don't I need a rune blade? What am I carrying right now? Am I carrying Excalibur? No, I'm carrying Bright. No, I'm not carrying that either. Let's craft it.
No scratches, right?
Rune belt. Don't mind if I do.
Should last you a good while.
And rune crescent. Don't mind if I do.
No scratches, right?
Can I reinforce any of this? I sure can. I got plenty of...
Yeah, that should do you.
I got plenty of this stuff.
Not my best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. And?
Ooh. That looks like a nice sword. What you got for me, Karen?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up.
Good thing I didn't buy it. I crafted it. I got all that. Channeler's Whispers automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Accessory effect will not trigger unless the ability charge magic is learned. I think I have that learned. Increases limit break regeneration. Oh, that's sick. Well, I'd probably get that one if I were to, but I don't really have any use for it. Yeah, I'll just get all my potions back.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Let's get that. I do have the last elixir. I forget about that. Yeah, I'll sell that.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
Sell that too.
You got out else? Is that all?
See what we got in the missives. What do we have? Starting over. From Quentin. Oh, thank you, man. Hopefully it does you good. Hanged Man signboard. Oh. Okay, I got that for helping Lost Wing. bet there is some new hunts. Let's see if I can go take
If
on
it's
a few
knowledge
more
you
hunts.
seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
If it's S rank, I'm gonna wait till level 50. Because I just have me and Torgal in the party right now, so
Was an army of Akashic. What will
I'm
happen?
afraid if I do
How are we
another
supposed
S
to
rank
do
boss,
our
it'll be
bidding
just
when we're
like
calling with a
it was with Atlas. If it's just me and Torgal. Well, I could probably do that, Chocobo. Oh, and he's only a B rank. I could probably take both these out. Might as well knock these out real quick. Use my handy dandy internet tool. Where is the Dread Comet in Final Fantasy XVI? Yeah, that gave me oddly specific. All right. This is where it should be. It's right here. So I need to fast travel to... Let's go to the inn. And then let's go ahead and mark that spot. And from what I've seen, there is new stuff at the merchant here.
Mummy.
This would be a good way to test out my new sword and gear and everything, so... Yeah, what could this merchant have that Karen doesn't have?
Good day, my lord.
Well, of course, the Ruined Blade. They already have music, of course. Lots of music. I'll have to buy a bunch of these once I get closer to the end game.
Go with Gilbert.
Alright, let's make sure I'm heading in the right direction. Farm some XP along the way. Won't shy away from a battle. More of these little guys. No problem. Yep, head in the right direction. I wonder what makes this chocobo special. Because it looks like just a bluebird on the picture on the hunt board. Took care of that. There he is. Why are you so vicious? Why are you causing a ruckus?
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken. Too slow.
That is a different chocobo. How do you get his powers? Oh my gosh. It's a harder boss fight than the Lord Commander. And it's a chocobo. Bicycle kicks. Well, that didn't do good.
Too slow. Let's try.
Choco Meteor. It's like it has powers and it doesn't really know how to use them to the fullest ability. Like it just has the Choco Meteor Rain. There we go. Yeah, very much a harder fight than Lord Commander. Level up. Yeah. There we go.
Poor beast.
Yeah.
Nothing I could do.
He seemed kinda... Didn't really seem like he knew how to use his powers. I mean, he did good at it. Don't get me wrong. He whooped my ass more so than some other bosses have, but if he just honed his skills a little bit more. Alright, we'll take care of that one. And I'll head back to the Hideaway. And then we'll see where the exact... Where is the man in black? And Final Fantasy XVI. Alright, it's not giving me a picture this time. But I need to go to Lost Wing. And then head to Stellar Passage. And this is where he'll be, so... Yeah, this place is riddled with... You know what? Maybe I should have gotten my potions and stuff reallocated. Definitely should have re-upped on my potions while I was at the Hideaway, but since this guy is tougher than the Chocobo, according to his rank anyways, he is a rank B, or rank A, sorry, he's a rank A. Chocobo is rank B. Oh, there's a little narrow passageway somewhere through here. Maybe it's lower. Is it really? I must have been through there before, because it says I've discovered it. Maybe it is down here. Where is this passage? You know what? I'll just go ahead and use my tool. Head east through the town until you reach the Hanged Man Tavern, which is where I got that. I got that, plaque. We gotta find the tavern. Okay, so I actually need to go... I actually need to go... Oh, I see now. I need to go here. That's where I need to go. Let's see what we can do with this guy. We'll go through here. Down the stairs, we'll go through here. We'll go through here. And here's the passage. Looks a little more spooky now that Aether has flooded the place. This is where the guy will be. Let's go ahead and take that marker off. That's gonna distract me during the fight. What are you all about? We fought somebody like him before. Oh no, he is a rank B. Oh, and he's got a...
Bring out the bearers! Let me and my daughter purge them of their sin!
You'll regret doing my mother's bidding. Let's try.
Ooh.
Too slow.
Still. You're not leaving. Ready?
So far, easier than the Chocobo. Come on. Yeah, this guy's not difficult at all. He just doesn't really leave any openings.
This will show you.
We're clearing this hunt board pretty easily. Oh, we got more Scarletite.
Your work here is done.
Sure is. Yes, I was noticing this the whole fight. Easy enough. Now, where were we?
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to me?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling?
Let's check on our renown.
How may I help you today, Clive? Your
We
benefactors
should be
are a
getting up
generous
there.
lot.
Yeah, we have one more.
You earned this.
Talisman of Priming. I gotta check
Best
out
of
to
luck
see what
out there,
that
Sid.
is. Now let's check out our gear. What do we got? So increases healing potency of potions. I definitely like that. Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. I really like that. Increases defense by 30. Well, what is this one that I just got done? Oh. I don't even use Lionheart Tonic. Increases damage of magic by 10%. Reduces flare breath. I mean, the stuff that I have now is pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, this is a cool weapon. Nice. Oh. Yeah, let's go get potions before we continue. It'll probably transport me somewhere. And I don't want to be left in the dust.
Still alive, are you? Go on,
After
then.
getting all that money, give it right back.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Robbing you? I just bought stuff from you. At least I think I did, right? Yeah, I just bought stuff. Alright, let's look at the state of the realm real quick.
What will it be today? What
Gotta
is it
check
that you wish
out,
to learn?
see what's
I have
going
the
on.
details here.
Alright. Bringer of Chaos. Seems like these guys are really the only masterminds left. Just these two. Odin and Ultima.
Here you are.
And the Royalists are Honan and Old Canver. Still haven't just explored up here at all.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
I'm curious to see where this is going to take us.
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Alright. Go check to see. What Mid's got in her dungeon.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
Oh, there's a piece here.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh.
There's pipes.
Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these. I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's.
Probably was. Oh, you take it?
What's this tucked inside it?
Aw. Riddles. Of all of my inventions, like this one's the best, and so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm gonna have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. Huh. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Find this, talk to this person, inspect that, talk to this person. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong is action, action, action. I actually fell asleep. Stream 13.
Did you find anything? Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what...
Doesn't take away from the game, though. Like, this game is still really good.
That girl's as tone deaf as a bench.
If you got the time to put into it. I don't know what people were saying,
12 when she cobbled that thing together.
talking about this game's only 16 hours.
Not least her dad.
It might be if you skip all the side quests and if you skip all the dialogue.
Box had to do with anything. I think Sid may have hidden something inside it. Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the Hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Oh, inspect the jukebox.
An army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
Yeah, I don't know. People speedrunning this game, doing it in 16 to 18 hours. Like, I think I'm 40 hours in. 50 hours?
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope, nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Huh. That might be a secret.
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way.
There might be something hidden in here.
There's something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Interesting. Secret track.
Heard this one before. It started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Ooh.
Well, don't look at me.
That was caught on one of the gears.
I can tell you it's important.
I was surprised it was playing at all.
Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Looks like we found the missing piece.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
And of course, flooded with side quests. I was wondering about, oh yeah, Renown. That should be, let's go activate all these. First, let's go activate this one. We'll do these side quests and then I'll call the stream good. Should be finishing up all the Renown.
The realm's crops are all being harvested early.
Let's see what we got.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
New soil?
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Ooh, I have to find another Morble.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
Sounds nice. 2 for 1.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
I'm familiar with Morbles. That'll actually be a fun quest. And then let's go activate these other two. Maybe he'll increase my potency of my healing potions even further if I do this. Which I wouldn't even need the medallion at that point. Alright, maybe I can wrap around this way.
Sid, heard you were in Canberra fetching young Ned.
Hopefully it wraps around. Yeah, it looks like it
Miss
does.
Shirley, how can we learn to be clever like Miss Middledore?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then...
everyone
The infirmary.
She can't keep. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear
Oh
of
no, he turned to
it.
stone.
She hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the Hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I can try.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Oh, thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
And since she's right here, might as well talk to her and progress this story a little further.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez's worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put.
That's
I owe
it?
him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
Oh. So he's doomed.
I will.
Basically, just have to fetch a...
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can...
Basically, just give him some stronger morphine to go out on.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of North.
Ooh, get some venom.
Near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure
I mean, I
the
can try.
ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
And then this guy.
All right,
August.
Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice.
afraid so. It's a bit of a
Again.
funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right. I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Well, I guess before I set off to hunt all these ingredients down,
What will happen to Mid and the
I'll
others?
talk to Blackthorn real quick and advance this storyline a little further. If I'm not mistaken, this is the last Blacksmith Blues quest. And after I do this, I have the ability to craft Ragnarok, which is supposed to be the strongest weapon in the game.
Not this again. Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints.
Despite Blackthorn's hardness,
but if you
he
can't,
surely is
and it's
emotional
going
at
to
times.
distract you. We need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Alright, all 3 side quests are activated.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tons of plenty
So
to
now,
do your search.
I guess I'll look at the hunt board to see if there's more than that one hunt there. Because after I do Blacksmith Blues 3, I'll have the ability to craft Ragnarok. And that requires hunting. But so far, Carrot is the only hunt available. Yeah, and so far none of these guys are the hunts that I need. I imagine all the S rank bosses will be what I need. So let's go fight the Marball. Break up this monotony. Let's go battle a little bit. Use my handy dandy internet tool. Yeah, so we'll go to we need to go to 3 reads is where we need to go. And then from 3 reads, we go here. Not fighting the big horn right now. It just takes too long. Let's see. It's telling me there's a passageway. Okay, through here. And this is where the mole ball is. Carrot. Transformation.
Couldn't have been just any more, could it? Right then. Nice try.
Go. A little bit of impulse. Fist of Fury. Let's go give him some of that. Oh, he keeps diving. There we go. That takes care of that.
Now, let's get this vine back to the yard.
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
That's what you asked for.
Yeah. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality. If I can successfully graft this to the Morganbeards... When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
It looks like it worked. How awesome. Again, that scary monster, one of its tendrils,
It is just as I hoped.
brought beautiful life
Witness
to the
how the
flowers.
Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore
That's been a
unseen
common
vigor.
theme in this game.
Why, I dare say
A lot
such
of
vine graft
connections.
would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract?
I love the underlying message of this game. It's
I took
very,
a moment to distill some more,
very
but
beautiful.
this time with the petals from the invigorated
Emotional,
Morganbeards.
even.
And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this file as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Nice. Hell yeah, maximize. So it's maxed out now. Vial of invigorated Morganbeard extract. Both potions and high potions restore even more HP, while strength, stone skin, and light tonics last even longer. I'm basically invincible now. Alright, slay a meddling for its eye. That's what this one, oh. That's what that one is for. Looks like I just go no weird paths this time. No surprise there are not any enemies here. Just follow this path. There we go. Goblins.
Right.
There he is. Bunch of them.
Could have mentioned his spiders would be the size of curls.
Got the eye.
one will be enough. What we...
Thank goodness you're back. Talia looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
There you go.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Talia's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Talia. I'm so proud of you.
Well, that was tough.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo.
Peacefully, at least.
And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless, until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change.
That's what we're trying to work
we
towards.
need to be the ones to change it.
That's what we're doing.
We will. I promise.
I hope so.
I knew the renown was getting close.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Me
Your
either.
benefactors are a generous lot.
Clutch mine.
Here you are.
Ooh, and ability points. Nice.
Come again. I may have more for you.
On to Blacksmith Blues. Nope, not that way. This way. Little chocobos.
The free cities under sea.
And then I head this way. Yep. I don't want to go that way yet.
Nice try.
Yeah, you guys go back over there. Footpads. That was a cool finish. Here we are.
Kicked down already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look
Very
like
weird
trouble.
tone.
I suggest you go home.
Or what?
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
Village of blacksmiths, huh?
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Yeah, this place has gone downhill.
Hasn't Papa come back yet?
Probably all because of Zoltan.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here, and neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Alright, speak with Zoltan, let's speak with Blackthorn. They really could have made these quests progress a little quicker.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road.
Well,
until the crystals
not
run out
really.
at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
I got plenty of fire.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of...
I'm literally made of fire.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without his furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home.
I don't think so. It's not the flames that make the blacksmith. It's the blacksmith that makes
Sid's
the flames.
creations were never meant to be hoarded.
I mean, they can have all the fire in the
Only ever a
world.
matter of time before we shared them.
But if the quality of work isn't good, then
be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the
as far as
prison
I
of
see
the
it,
Crystal's
Blackthorn was the
blessing.
best blacksmith in the
Ravage will
village.
show the world that it's possible.
Supposed to be the
Wouldn't you
chief.
agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course.
Doesn't have to do with
Like
the
hearing Sid speak from
source
beyond
of
the grave.
fire in the furnaces.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Alrighty. That's not what I wanted. Let's go get these salamanders. Ooh.
Nice try.
For some reason, I like fighting those big cats. Not the big horns though. They take too long. Let's get these salamanders. I wonder if they're gonna be big. I don't think I've seen salamanders.
Let's make
These
this quick,
guys?
shall we?
Huh.
Mistakes.
That's an Avis, not a salamander.
Nice try.
Easy enough.
I dare say
Hold
that will
on
be
a
enough for
second. That was our alarm going off because it's so late or early in the morning.
Set of bellows.
Now we gotta go deliver this back to Blackthorn. I was trying to get through these side quests before I end the stream. A regular potion heals 900 points of health. That's like... It's like a third of my health. It's pretty good. After getting that vial of Morbol elixir.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Impress the chief once again.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louts to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet Cole's cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
There's your pick-hole cinder.
Pick-hole cinder? How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the Cursebreakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Ooh. Yeah, what is this? Ouroboros. I guess we'll check them out.
Yep. So, what'll it be?
Stone tongue, which I'm assuming I get from hunting on the hunt board. Nice. Still no.
That it? Fine.
Man, another side quest
If it's
popped up.
knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Why do they keep popping up?
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
What's going on, Taria?
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor.
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And Taria, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much. Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed?
Oh, okay. That takes care of that. Alright. I always get quiet here towards the end of the streams, especially doing side quests. They tire me out. So it looks like we got all the side stuff done. So this is where we're going to end the stream for tonight. And in usual fashion, we're going to allocate some ability points here. Ooh. That's upgrading my Flames of Rebirth. I've been using that a lot. I don't really use satellite. Well, let's go ahead and do these. These are overdue. That's my main one. So I might as well do satellite now. And then I mean, Garuda's okay. Rama. I've been using Titan a lot. Let's see. Well, in Sid's honor. Let's do that. We're gonna save it. And I'm gonna return to title. Alright guys. Thank everyone for watching. It's been an eventful stream. Finishing off on some side quests, so we'll be able to pick right back up into the meat of the story when I come back to Final Fantasy XVI. Probably not tomorrow, probably next weekend. Tomorrow, hopefully I'll dive into Black Myth Wukong Part 3, which will be awesome. So, thank you guys for watching this stream, Final Fantasy XVI. We're getting further into the story, slowly but surely, and hopefully I'll have this game finished within the next couple weekends or so, and then I'll be diving into Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, and then Final Fantasy VII Rebirth after that. So, got a full plate of games that are just locked and loaded, ready to go. I just don't want to dive into too many at once. Black Myth Wukong and this. 2 games at once is probably the most that I can do right now without completely rushing through the story and just skipping everything, because I like to really dive deep into especially these games, the ones I like and I'm interested in. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good night. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share it. Dislike it if you dislike it. It's been a good stream. BaldHeroGaming here, and the Bald Hero is out. Good night, guys, and thank you.